Reactions coming in from both sides. Is it feasible or not? Let's put out the arguments for and against, especially what it comes to the doubts and the questions that are being raised on part of the opposition and what the government has to say, rather when it comes to the ministers coming in from the BJP side. One nation, one poll, is it feasible or not? The arguments for suggest that there would be consistency, there would be continuity, especially when it comes to the governance model, as the country will not be forever in the mode of model code of conduct. The arguments against suggest that it will be a burden on the forces to secure over 7 lakh polling stations simultaneously for the elections to be held. The arguments for suggest that it will reduce the burden on finances and also on manpower. The arguments against suggest that it is advantage for national parties at the state and the central level. Exactly what happens to the roles of the regional parties, that would be minimized. That is an argument being kept forth. The arguments for suggest that till 1967, India always had the simultaneous elections. So this is a formula that has already been an acceptable one and has been seen in focus. But right now, when it comes to the arguments against, suggest that coordination between the state and center would be difficult, especially when it comes to a dissolution of a assembly. Then what happens in midterm? Let's talk about the arguments for, which suggest that it will curb poll corruption and also will put an halt to black money use during elections. The arguments against suggest that national issues will take precedence over the local or the regional issues. Now, as we talk about when it comes to one nation, one election bill, how the numbers are stacked up, because the government here seems to suggest and majority of the MPs are already in favor of one nation, one election. Let's take a look at the strength as we talk about the Lok Sabha. 542, one seat vacant, total seats that we are looking at. NDA strength is 293, two-third majority mark, which is 361. However, it is short of the two-third majority mark by 68. However, when it comes to, as we look at the numbers that are stacking up in the Rajya Sabha, it looks like the NDA strength at 122 with the two-third majority mark at 162, where it is falling short of the two-third mark by 40. So here we are looking at 243 as far as the strength here is concerned. Let's take a look when it comes to the political parties, mainly that is NDA versus the India bloc, how they have been stacking up as the name-wise of the political parties for and against ONOP. Of course, who's backing? It's the BJP, AIADMK, BJD, JDU being part of the NDA, MNF, NDFP, MNF, NDPP, all of these parties are suggestedly said that they are backing for one nation, one election. Who's against? Of course, mainly when it comes to the parties that actually form the opposition bloc, we talk about the DMK, CPI, AIMIM, TMC, Samajwadi Party, the CPM, AIUDF. All of these parties are against, as we talk about when it comes to the opposition, who are saying that there is no way that ONOP could be implemented across the country. Let's